Hey, hi traders, welcome back to the channel. Starting with a small introduction again today. I'm not a professional trader, but I'm passionate about understanding how markets really work. In this video, I will break down some key concepts of market analysis in simple terms so we all can learn together. Before we start this video, I would request all of you that go to the disclaimer. And please note carefully that this video is created only and only for education and information purpose. Please do not take any trade in the markets based on the analysis shared on this video. This is just for education and information purpose. Hope आप सब लोगों ने disclaimer पढ़ा होगा. Now, the same thing we will be repeating today as well. Along with the market analysis checklist, we are analyzing the market for 7th November 2025. The contract will be Nifty 50 futures. Analysis days, we will take last two sessions to analyze what is going to happen tomorrow. Time frame we will be using as 5 minutes. Post analysis, we will come to know what is the market going to do tomorrow, which are the key levels, can market give a big or a short move. We will use the following pointers, the following 7 pointers for analysis. First one being sharp moves with volume, 5 minute open candlestick strength, moving average 10, 50, 200 EMAs, market profiles, CPR, and we'll come to a conclusion with what kind of day will be there tomorrow. Okay, all these details once we have captured uh, s- from the charts, we will enter the details and create a summary. तो शुरू करते हैं हमारा analysis. Okay, so this is the chart for 4th November. Okay, or 5th November we had an holiday in India. So what we will do is start with first sharp moves. I don't see any sharp moves on the day on 4th November. But on 5th November, I see good amount of sharp moves. One being this one, okay, a very good 100-point move, and the other being this one. Okay, we can take this one as well. Yep, and this we can move it a little bit up. Very good moves. Yep. So we have the sharp moves on the downside. We don't have any moves here. We have very good sharp moves on the downside on 6th of November. Then we'll go with the second point, that is sharp moves with volume. Do we see any high volume drops? I don't think so. There is a drop here, but again, this point is weak as there was one more drop to the range at around 1 o'clock. Okay. So we won't consider the second point for none of the days, like not even for the 4th, not even for the 6th. Then what does the 5 minute open candle see? Now, if we see on 5th, on 4th, on Nifty spot chart, it was a reverse hammer, inverted hammer, which was a very good sign of a negative session, which was very strong. This candle was very strong. And even we see this candle, this people might think this is a bullish candle, but this is not a bullish candle, but this candle is called as there is one name for it. Whenever the trend is negative, what happens is people take the market to the fair value, then give a signal and then comes down. So let us check if this candle reached the fair value. Fair value in the sense the pivots, exactly. It opened in the pivots and then came down, came down, came down. That's fine. So this was not a powerful candle, but a retracement for the sellers to come in and enter the market. Okay. So we won't call this also as a strong candle. Okay. So sharp moves, we have marked it. MARKED marked. which shows uh, lower lows. Uh, in other terms, BARISHNESS, bearishness. Sharp move with volume. We don't see any sharp move with volumes, so we can keep it as none. This also indicates that there are no seller absorption. This also indicates that there is no seller absorption. So that means there is a free flow of the session wherein you can see a lower low getting created with high number of sellers coming in, but the volumes, if you see, are not getting increased and there is no absorption of the sellers. Okay. 5 minute open candle. The first on 4th November, it was a reverse hammer on the spot. 4th November, a reverse hammer on the spot market. That is Nifty 50. And we have a retracement, retracement candle, big green, big green, or we can also call it as elephant candle slash elephant candle, candle, ELEPHANT, elephant candle, which was an entry point for sellers. Okay. This also this also gives us a bearish signal, bearish, no absorption of the sellers. This is also bearish signal. Okay. Now here it might be quite tricky when everything is giving bearish signal, everything is going down. There might be a sudden move for trapping all the sellers. Okay, you all have to remember this point. जभी भी हमें लगता है कि सब साइंस बोल रहे हैं कि मार्केट नीचे जाने वाला है, that is the time when people, when the smart money actually traps the retail players. Now let us see the moving average क्या होता है करके. Moving average, we'll hide this again. One, two, three. So I have used simple moving averages, but I have mentioned here EMA. Let us change that to SMA. It doesn't matter. It might matter a bit, but in तीनों में I don't see any kind of difference. So what these are saying, if we check it out, 200 MA is up. Okay, clear sign of 200 MA. 200 MA is up. Clear. I will write one more thing. MA is up. Rise is down. Clear sign of BRSH, bearish trend. This also indicates a clear sign of bearish trend. We can see the market stopped nearby. It was trying to break the low, but couldn't break it. But that is fine. It was almost the session's end. And if you see, I see, there can be a continuation tomorrow. And if there is any big move or any retracement again till this point or this point, as there is here, we can take a very good trade as there is a good amount of volume which is captured by the sellers from this green candle. Here, I don't think so. There is some volume. We can use a fade out trade here, but this is a good point to sell back again. Okay, this is a good point. So what we will do, we will mark this as orange so that it's for a fade out trade. This line is basically for the actual trade. And if suppose this is broken or there is a big day breakout or something like that with heavy elephant candles continuing for 15 minutes, then we can say that a reversal can happen. Okay. Yes. So coming back to the bearish trend, can observe, can observe continuation. We can even have a gap down also with this kind of market moving down. But let's observe the first 1 hour of initial balance tomorrow, so that we come to a conclusion. Okay, market is going to continue, or is it going to retrace the market with some kind of volumes, and so on and so forth. But right now there is a little bit chance of gap down, little chance of, but a chance of gap, gap down, gap down. Okay. And if it retraces, we know the points where we have to take the actual trades. Again, I am telling this all of this, like, taking actual trades and everything. But again, I would like to insist on this point that this is only for education and information purpose. Please don't take anything on a serious note and try to take a real time trade on the market. Okay. I'm just showing it for my educational and information purpose. And I won't suggest, recommend, or advise anybody who is having a look at this video for a real time trade. Okay. So the moving average also says, like, 2050. This is cool. This level is very cool. If the price moves again back to this, there will be a good amount of reversal from this point, because it will be 200 moving average and a heavy selling from this point. It is a confluence level. Okay. Even if the moving average comes down to this level with a confluence, it is a very good chance to sell. Okay. If there is a continuation happening, we can go with the flow and wait for some retracement and then take trades. The bullish side is basically above this, or I can even see some bullishness above this. Okay. Here already we had a good green candle and elephant candle, which could have taken the trade in the other direction. But I observed today that there was no energy in the market from the bulls to pull this up. So little bit chance of bullishness only about this one. Okay, only about this one. And that too, I don't know if that might be a trap. Then what does the market profile say? Market profile हमें बता रहा है कि it's a clear lower low relationship, which is again a bearish signal. Lower low relationship, which is again a bearish signal, a heavy bearish signal, which is again a heavy bearish signal. Okay. So all the indicators. And what about CPR? CPR, if you see CPR, it is a wonderful day that I believe there can be a trend day tomorrow. Okay. It can be any side. I don't know which side. If the market breakout up, it might give a upside move also. But it depends. It depends. Now, if the market moves above this, there is a good chance of trending upside. Okay. Because now this is a very wide CPR. Market can come here and stay sideways and then give a fall. Okay. But if the market stays here and goes up, that means it is going to trap, because this is a very heavy level from which buyers would require more power to push up the market. So still, like, all the signals are saying that, market will be bearish tomorrow. There is no signal that says that market will be bullish. Okay. But we know, right? We can never be right. Retail traders analysis can never be right. Even the pro traders can fail sometimes. And this is where, when we feel that, the things will go in our direction, things actually change and we get trapped and a big loss comes in picture. But uh, from my analysis, I see only and only negative trend, bearish trend. Okay. So CPR, I can see that, market came from this point to this point and then went sideways. So there is a chance that the CPR is narrow tomorrow. Okay. Narrow CPR, NAR, sorry, narrow CPR and can lead to a big day pay payday payday, which I'm expecting that to happen mostly on the Fridays. Fridays is a good day for people to, you know, uh, leave their trades for the holidays, upcoming holidays. So most of the people will exit their trades. But if things go in a different direction, then we might have to look out. But most probably there will be a good trend day tomorrow. That's what I believe. With help of CPR, one is narrow CPR will be there, and secondly, the market profile is showing a good lower low range. That is one more signal, and we can see lower low formation by the sellers at 25,758 as well as on 25,407, and then again there is a lower low which was created back on 4th, which is 25,878. So there is, like, every signal whatever we are looking at from an analysis perspective, everything is signaling us only a downside move. But anything can happen in this market. Traps are something which smart money loves it. They love people where they can trap them, because we are overconfident that things will go down, but they are looking for such kind of cases wherein people are all in with their money in the market with their overconfidence of the from analysis and everything, and market will go down, and that is where these people come in and capture everyone and trap them. So instead of playing real time, just observe. Okay, just observe the markets, analyze the first 1 hour of the session. That is the initial balance. What does it say? Is it a powerful move? Is it a sideways move? Or anything else can be happening? Just have an observation on the market. Just keep an eye on the market instead of playing real time. Okay, and anticipated type of day I would go for, I would actually go for a trend day, big day, pay day. Okay. Yes, this is what I will be looking for tomorrow. But if this doesn't happen, a good trend day doesn't come in, it is worth to wait outside and watch the market. Okay. So this was a simple analysis today. There was nothing much in this to mark the levels and everything. It is all sorted. This is a new lower low created here. Then again a lower low, sorry, lower high, lower high, lower high. Okay. And this is new low. This is new low, a lower low, lower low, lower low. Same things are created. Even like the moving averages are confirming a negative trend. If it blasts out, it will blast out badly. Okay, in a bullish movement. Okay, but very less chances are there that it will blast out, because today there was no strength in the bulls. I don't know why, but nobody tried to push the market up, and sellers were happy with the gains. First thing is moving average is indicating negative bearishness. If you see the naked charts also, lower low, lower highs, that is creating new lower low, lower highs. That is also confirming a very bearish move. Market is below moving average 200. That is a confirmation of bearishness. Market profile is also having a lower low relationship, one more sign of bearishness. CPR is also having a lower low kind of relationship, that is also bearishness. CPR is again on the width of the CPR is again narrow. That is one more sign of trending bearishness day. Okay, trend day. So all these things are confirming us that tomorrow will be a kind of a trend day, and the biases with the sellers or the bears instead of the bulls. But as I would like to tell you guys again, this is the place when the smart money comes in and takes away all the profits of those people who have made it till this month, in the last month. So be aware, and I would suggest not to trade at all. Just observe the markets and enjoy it. Okay, I am doing this because I just love to analyze charts. I love to check what exactly market is doing, how is it doing, why it is moving in this way, why it is moving in that way. Even one more sign of the signals is that the strength of the candles. If you see, the strength of the candles is very good, and when it tries to reverse, okay, again it creates lower low, lower low, lower low, and a new low is created. So powerful. It is very much powerful. What I would do is I would again would like to add one more thing. After the sharp moves, let us add one more thing called candles session candle strength. Session candle CRENGTH. Just one more checklist to understand how powerful is the market. So if I see this was on the third level, I will put it on the third level as well. Session candle strength. It is also with sellers. Okay, they are powerful. I see sellers still powerful. Okay. Yes. So everything, the complete bias is negative. Okay, complete bias is negative. But again, we don't know how things can conspire in the market. Okay. So apart from that, we have all the things mapped. I can see everything. 7th November. We have given the details here. We have created a summary. Everything shows only and only bearish move. And hopefully tomorrow market will be bearish. And in the end, again, I would suggest please, please, please don't use this analysis for real time trading. This is just an analysis for education and information purpose. So just observe the market, understand, and enjoy. Have a good night, all the traders, and have a wonderful weekend tomorrow for the trading session. Thank you all, and bye bye, and good night.